don't know. This is that's serious.
You gonna kill my family? What I'm supposed to do?
Robert, you don't understand that you're just as guilty if you know who did it and you're not saying nothing. That's guilty by association.
I'm not snitching on everybody. If I was gonna get charged, why did you make me say?
I said I don't know.
When the bodies of 3 teenagers were discovered over a period
Top of
of
the
several
morning.
days in the same neighborhood in Marion County, Florida, the police didn't know what to think. This would set the tone for the rest of the case, as the emerging suspects all seemed intent on blaming each other. The identity of the alleged perpetrator, along with the motive for the heartless murders,
Who remember this case?
more alarming than anyone wanted to believe.
Strawberry, what's going on?
Something was terribly wrong just before midnight on March 30th, 2023, when they received this 911 call.
There's a girl laying in front of my road and she's dying.
Okay, is she awake?
She's dying. I don't know.
Top of the morning, folks, what to do?
She's gargling on her blood.
You need to turn her on her side so she doesn't choke, okay?
It doesn't matter what side. On what side?
No, just turn her on her side so she doesn't choke on the blood, okay?
God.
Who remember this case right here?
Is she awake?
No.
Is she breathing?
She's breathing. Do you know how far they are?
I don't have any detail, but they are on the way, okay?
Deputies from the Marion County Sheriff's Department arrived moments before the ambulance. While paramedics rushed to try to save the victim, the deputies tried to get a grasp on the chaotic scene. Within 5 minutes of the ambulance arriving, the victim was on her way to the nearest hospital.
We're going to go to their trial in a minute.
Was left to pick apart the seemingly inexplicable scene.
Not responsive? No, not responsive. No, there's no ID, no nothing. Young girl, younger girl. She's right there, that's been moved.
Yeah, be sure to hit them like buttons early in the morning.
Was not expecting that. No. Well, I thought it was going to be BS, honestly. Yeah, I immediately thought she had got, hit by a car. And I seen the big, but I've never seen an exit wound.
And appreciate y'all that was on here yesterday.
Oh, yeah. She's laying
We
down,
got off yesterday. We had
pulled out. I mean, it was
over 6,000 views. So definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in yesterday morning.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, if she did, that's wild.
When police made contact with the 911 caller, they learned that he was just as confused about the situation as the deputies.
Motherfucking Black Cherry be fat.
Was amiss when he got a call from his neighbor across the street.
You didn't hear nothing at all? It sounded like someone crashed into my dumpster, and then there was 2 shots.
Okay.
The neighbor in question made her way over to talk to the deputies directly.
Rob
We
and
can get right into it, Wayne.
18-year-old Rob, also known by the concerning moniker Reaper, was also
Reaper.
being questioned. Just like Chris, Rob and his mom Erica were both advised of their Miranda rights before the interrogation commenced.
Trying to bring the best way to say this to you guys. We're investigating several different incidents that occurred over the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
One being a theft of side-by-side. One being the theft of,
I'm alright.
a burglary. We're investigating
My headache
a
goes.
robbery. And we're
Gonna slow down.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good thing.
So,
It's still there, but it ain't hitting right now, so I'm good.
the first one.
How about yourself?
The last one you named.
okay. Well,
You don't have the heart to keep it. I know that for a fact.
okay. What'd you do on Thursday all day?
I mean, I was home all day. I was home all day.
Okay, who were you with?
Y'all niggas just laugh and shit.
Did we hang out with anybody? Did you go anywhere with anybody?
I ain't go no. Came on at 1 o'clock.
What'd you guys do then?
We was chilling.
Make sure y'all get them likes up.
Okay. Was anybody with?
Come on in, come on in.
How did you get to your house? Things like that?
So, supposed to go to my house and tell me
Hopefully y'all got an hour or so with me.
later.
We gonna just go from the interrogation room to the courtroom.
Sosa was a nickname that Layla's boyfriend, 17-year-old Michael, used.
Okay, that's good to know.
Seen him about 6:30 last night, around the same time Gabby said she parted ways with the group.
I got some
Plus another local boy.
I got some of these joints coming
That would aid the
These little rubber bands like this, wristbands. I got some late bloomer joints coming.
Wondered if she could be the missing Camille, and
I got some socks coming.
from since.
Late bloomer socks coming.
Oh, how do you not keep that?
Late bloomer pens and shit, man.
We've been working on our investigation.
I'm definitely gonna be sending them to some of my most trusted members and subscribers. Just a token of my appreciation for y'all fucking with me.
Okay.
Moderators, excuse me. Day ones,
Thanks to CCTV footage, police believe
day
Rob,
twos,
along
day
with the rest of the
threes.
friend group, had been involved in the theft of a vehicle and an armed robbery that night.
Fuck with you over here. Appreciate it.
They paled in comparison to what police believed happened later. Back in the room with Chris, his
Yeah,
mother tried
yeah.
to make him understand the severity of the situation.
Well, you need to, you know,
It's just reaction morning, man. Just reaction morning. Just reaction. Y'all seen this case? Do y'all remember this?
Reaper's already told us what the plan was that night. So there's, I mean, we know what the original plan was. We're asking you now to be honest and to come forth and tell us what happened and why it happened. He not on the window. When you say he, I never want to guess. Who's he?
You got three friends.
AKA Rob took a lot of convincing.
Three friends who was
Right now, you're
in the car with each other.
You need to think about protecting.
Chris, the little dude that they just showed, was the youngest one.
Time. For now, the fact
And
that the police knew about the
here we go.
mysterious raise was enough to get Rob talking.
I want to say it was a quadruple murder out of Florida.
When you saw, when you were with, who were you with, y'all?
It was me.
Get them likes up. Let's get them up. You know, this shit might turn into a story time.
And that was it.
The police knew by now that there were more people at the house than just Chris.
But I do be liking these interrogations, though.
Did you go anywhere with them that night?
What did you think of this shit, folk?
I went.
When you first seen this, did you think,
They said they was finna leave. I went back home. Actually, Mom, I didn't come in until like late. I didn't come
what was
in
your
until, like,
reaction?
7 anyways.
You don't know what time you came home.
This nigga right here, the Reaper, he was so adamant
10, I was
with his mama in there with him.
What time you came home because you divide your curfew so much. You don't
She
know
wasn't letting him lie in her
It
face.
might have been 8 o'clock. It might have been 7:30. It might have, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know. What I'm saying is, if you know something that they're trying to get out of you, I don't give a who your friends are.
Let me ask y'all this.
Protect.
At this point, I understand what she's saying, but like that ain't what you supposed to be trying to tell your son. Fuck all that. Ain't nothing good gonna come out of it. When you tell him, tell the truth. Who you trying to protect? No, ma'am. Once he tell the truth, he just signed himself up for a life sentence.
I gotta get to work. And I'm sick
Talking
of
about
dealing
work.
with this jail. Could you choose that? Right. Please, to be honest.
Unfortunately for Rob, the police already knew that he was still holding back the dark details of what he got up to that night.
What about his cell phone? Do you own?
Hell nah, he ain't stay solid. That nigga started telling.
permission to check the location.
The young nigga stayed solid at first. He put it on another nigga. He put it on the other nigga that was in the car and said the other nigga basically
Your phone GPS will keep
was the one who did everything and was scaring him to do shit.
Are you? So we gon' know.
I can just tell you, I really don't know nothing about no murder. That is the truth. I don't know nothing about no murder, and I was not there with no murder.
That's not what they asked though. That's not what they asked. What they asked was when they pulled this Jeep.
I wouldn't want my eye to tell my mama, respectfully, mom, get your ass out of here.
Show that you were somewhere else.
I ain't coming home tonight anyway. Get your ass out of here, mom.
You don't know.
I don't know what y'all want me to do. Like, I'm telling you.
They want to tell you I'm lying, and I'm telling them the truth. And you sit there going with them.
You so don't go with them. You know a nigga lying. When a nigga do all that, it could be two things. You can be telling the truth when you do that too. But most of the time when nigga do all that, they trying to get you to believe them.
First and foremost, you lie so much.
Exactly.
You don't know what to believe what comes out.
Exactly.
You didn't bust the breeze that finger. Let's get that under. She's in. Like, I'm
But she don't supposed to be doing all that shit in front of the police. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee they showed this in the room. His mama saying he a liar.
to want to protect people.
You know, all this shit.
Want to be cool this and cool that and not be known as a
This ain't cool. You gotta see, women gotta understand too though. You can't go in there with that emotional ass shit. This grown man being it right now. We don't need that.
you didn't do. But you want to be guilty by association because you don't want to tell who the thing.
Alright, ma.
That's the problem.
Alright, ma. Alright, ma. Alright, ma. Go to work, ma. Ma, you late for work, ma.
I don't know nothing about no murder.
And if you lying, you standing on this island by your.
Okay, ma, go to work.
You got something to tell these people because they have a way to tell if you're lying.
The best way to tell if Rob was lying was Chris, who was still in the room next door. He was sharing
A quadruple murder.
and some key differences in their statements stood out already.
Come in hitting that like button for me. Neil, PJ, appreciate y'all. Come in hitting that like button. We finna get into it. We finna go through the interrogation, then we gonna go through the trial real quick.
We're talking about life
He telling us some real shit.
This is like really funny. Just listen. Your actions and the people you choose to hang with and all of this. I didn't kill anybody.
I didn't kill anybody.
Killing me. I should just pause. Let me talk. I'm supposed to be at work right now. I just took a promotion. I can't keep missing work. All the what you are doing or the people you hang with or just any of that. Like I don't know if you know or not, but they threatening me with.
Like they said, that's why father's so important though, man. But then even still though, man, you can raise a kid, and these kids gonna do what they want to do when they get outside your household. Cause we did what we wanted to do. We was sneaky, going out the window, coming in the window, guns in the book bag, doing all this type of hysterical shit. I ain't do it. Why nobody don't want to believe me?
That's guilty by association. Like this right back, it's not clicking for you. If you know who killed these kids, then you need to tell them.
Some part of this tirade must have made an impression, because at long last, Rob shared his version of events.
There you go.
Time to get all three of them.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Yeah, he thought he wouldn't get caught. He thought he was gonna put it off on another nigga like he was smooth. Like he was gonna, you know how it be the first nigga that talk. But true story is
That the Taj that Rob mentioned was 16-year-old.
they all pulled the trigger.
They were already acquainted due to
They trying to make it seem like bro right there made them do it. But he the oldest one.
Earlier, Taj cut off his ankle monitor and went on the run. The detectives would focus on this after they got
Hit that like button. You know, we start out slow sometimes, but you never know.
Reaper knocked on his window.
This motherfucker might blow up.
He knocked on the window. He said, "Come on, we finna go see some girls or something." Then we went
I'm
out.
feeling a lot better today though, man. I ain't gonna lie. My ears are still they it's there, but it ain't not hurting.
Believed this had to be Michael and Layla.
So I'm gonna try to keep that motherfucker right there where it's at.
Even when he
I'm actually gonna pop me another BC in the minute. I'm trying to catch this shit before it start.
Layla was driving. Michael was in the
Excedrin or
passenger seat,
something,
while
you
Chris
know.
and Rob were in the back seat. But they weren't alone.
Then some
Man, what you said, Sean, dog? Hey, you man hitting that like button for me? Tapping that screen.
Okay. And how does this person look? I know you said he's wearing dark colored clothes, right?
Now here you go where they all finna get to telling on each other.
I'm telling you what, if somebody got in the car wearing a ski mask, I'd be like, what is going on?
But that didn't appear to be Chris's response, and the detectives likely had a horrible inkling as to why.
Yeah, I was getting wrong. I was like, I thought we were gonna see some drinks like we had. I was like,
Can y'all hear it just fine?
kept driving again.
Throughout his interrogation, Chris would only refer to the man in the ski mask as the X-Man. Luckily, Rob had already revealed the identity of their companion.
We can pick up Taj. As soon as Taj came out of the first thing he told me, like, we knocking on, we knocking on. I was like, nah, but I ain't even trying to do all that.
It took a little more persuading, but Rob eventually told
I ain't on the
police that
laptop,
they could
I'm on
find
a
Taj at
tablet.
his girlfriend's house. They picked him up and brought him to the station after they finished talking to Chris.
It's low.
But instead of clearing up the questions detectives had,
Of course it's low, folks. Of course.
he said everything was Rob's idea.
Of course you gonna say that.
In my head, like, he whispering my ear, like, look, bro, he's
Of course folk gonna have some complaints.
like, he's like, bro, so since they look, they got a pound of weed, they got some money, bro, and if they don't go for it, I'm gonna kill them. That's exactly how he said. At this point, I'm frantic, but I can't, like, if I tell Sosa, right, I'm sitting right next to me, so therefore he's gonna shoot me. So I'm sitting here, I'm scared as hell, so I'm like, I ain't got no choice but to sit here and just what it is.
Rob told detectives that it was the other way around.
Dodge made everything more confusing.
I'm not
He said everything was Rob's idea.
I'm sitting right next to him, and my, like, he whispered in my ear, he was like, look, bro, he's the bank, bro. I look at him like, what you mean you finna rob me? He's like, bro, so since they look like they got a pound of weed, they got some money, bro, and if they don't go for it, I'm gonna kill them. That's exactly how he said. At this point, I'm frantic, but I can't, like, if I tell Sosa, right, I'm sitting right next to me, so therefore he's gonna shoot me. So I'm sitting here, I'm scared.
Nah, that's why I asked though.
I ain't got no choice but to just sit here and just, it is what it is.
What about that? We good?
That it was the other way around.
It was so random. Like, he just said he wanted to knock him on. I'm not thinking he's serious, though. Like, at the time, when he first said it, if you would have seen his face, like...
Damn, a motherfucker took a like back. A motherfucker hit the like button and took it back.
I wouldn't have
Damn.
back in that car. I would have stayed right there and called my mom and be like...
You motherfucker pet it in the chat. How you liking it?
I start slowing down, and I see him up the gun.
Rob said that Taj did this
Oh, it's
because
a
he
lot
wanted
better,
to take
G.
Michael's firearm. Over in Chris's interrogation room, his story
Yeah, it's a
aligned
lot
with
better.
Rob's. For now,
What triggered him is just start shooting.
You talking about a little better. That shit a whole lot better.
You're not saying because you're not thinking the person that the white guy. I think they said he had a lot of money or something.
Oh, so we was set up as a robbery. Okay, now we getting somewhere. Okay. So they was setting up the robbery, man.
Did Reaper mention that to you?
Everybody in there with their mama.
They set up or anything?
He didn't like all I heard was pounding. Like, I thought somebody was shooting at us, so I hopped out the car and ran.
I'm looking. Boom! Boom!
once again, Taj's version was a little different.
5 shots, so boom. A nigga got shot by Rob because that was diagonal. It was crazy.
Just like that. It took 2 shots. It wasn't no more than that. It took 2 shots to kill both of them.
The police knew at least part of this was true. Who shot who was yet to be determined. But tragically,
Stay in school,
the second
kids.
victim is Layla's boyfriend, Michael Hodo. He was in the grass by the side of the road, just blocks away from Layla. He was deceased when police found him.
Stay in school,
Michael's
kid.
father had a heartbreaking reaction when he found
This is
out
what
that his
happened,
son
man, when
would
you
not
go
be
on
coming home.
drills
My son's dead, isn't he?
with niggas who just really ain't fit to be doing shit, man. Condolences to the family.
We have to talk. We have to find this out. Who needs to find this? This is to go find out who did this to him. I'll find him when I kill him.
Yeah, Papa really found out who did. He gonna kill him.
While Michael's family reeled from the devastating news, Chris continued with his upsetting story about Michael's final moments.
And you said
You said he shot this white guy first?
Yeah, the white guy was like sitting like this, and like,
Where'd he shoot him
I was
at?
like,
Mm.
right here.
And the gun was pressed up against his head?
And
Is that what you're?
I think it was like,
Okay. And then, what about the white girl that's driving? Tell me about that.
He turned the gun and shot her.
Where'd you shoot her at? And
I don't know.
Rob agreed, which would soon become increasingly rare.
where did he shoot Layla?
I think it was headshots.
On the other hand, Taj put the blame back on his two companions.
Everybody blaming each other.
So it's in the back of the head. I seen that happen. I seen Rob try to shoot her, right? And when he tried to shoot her, he shot her, and then his gun didn't go off, so he reloaded it again and shot her.
All contradictions
He reloaded
temporarily
again.
aside, Chris added another disturbing detail.
Did he see it coming?
No, it was like to the back of his head.
Okay. Did he have any time to defend himself?
No, but Taj just upped him and shot him in the head.
At this point, police were still searching Forest Lakes Park for evidence. Now that they knew the shooting had occurred in Layla's car, it was more important than ever to find the vehicle. Most of all, though, they were looking for any sign of Camille. They hoped to find her alive, but the police were likely aware that, like Layla, she could be seriously injured and in need of medical attention. If that was the case, every were found discarded.
Hi, my name is Alina, and I would like you to give you a few reasons why you should consider dating a young Slavic lady.
Discarded in the bushes, and a single glove was found near Michael's body. Another was found near the lake. The police asked Taj about this.
So were you wearing gloves at this time?
Yes, I was wearing gloves, because like I said, I was supposed to go
And what about Rob?
Rob was wearing gloves too. Yeah, Rob was wearing gloves.
Taj revealed that the original plan was for the group to go car hopping that night, which was why he was wearing gloves and a ski mask. But police had to wonder if there was a far darker reason the boys brought these items. For now, the detectives wrapped up the conversation with Rob.
Do you feel a little better now that you were honest? Did you need to get that off your chest?
Worse. Now I feel like I just hinged on everybody and
The detective stepped out, but little did Rob know that his night at the police station was far from over. There was a lot more that he needed to fess up to, but for now, he was left alone with his mother.
That nigga don't know what all that time
Because
means.
you read it and you didn't come forward.
didn't come forward.
I'm talking about when it happened.
I just told him everything.
I'm just letting you know, Rob. You don't
He
understand.
touched me, murder. Mama, I was going to snitching on everybody. If I was going to get charged, why did you even say it? What is this?
We're gonna ask you to step out now.
Hey, Mama. Wait, hey, is my mama still here?
Yeah, she's still.
Wait, Mama.
Talk to me.
Okay,
Talking with someone.
can you see if they do charge me? Can you see if she can give me a lawyer? I didn't kill anybody.
Relax.
Can you ask her, please?
Rob waited, asking the detective stationed at the door several times to bring his mother back. But she had left to go back
See,
to
this
work.
what these kids need
Before
to
she
see,
did,
though,
she informed
man.
Police that she did not want Rob answering
We gotta
any
show
more
they need to
questions
see that
without a lawyer
queso
present.
trial and
Rob
more
was
shit
not
like
on
this,
board with this
man.
plan.
Is my mama still here?
Nigga asked for their mama.
How can I get charged for murder?
He in his nice honor roll voice right
We
now.
got it. We're taking your DNA, okay?
While the police took
No, he
Rob's
just got
DNA,
to listen to
fingerprints,
Chief
and
Keef.
photos, he continued to ask them how it was possible that he would be
Julio,
charged with murder.
Fulio, young and ace. Now he in there in his very high-pitched voice.
Your mom's not here yet. We can't talk to
She's
you.
like, she's close.
I don't know how far she got.
She close?
But she is on her way.
Rob's interrogation might have
Yeah,
been
your
on
ass in
pause,
trouble,
but the
mister.
conversation with Chris remained in full swing. The
That
questions
nigga
he
look
faced
just like
were
him,
about to get a
mama.
whole lot harder.
They executed a search warrant on the house, which they did collect some things, and I'd like to talk to you about those things too. But because you, because it was like a surprise on that.
Yeah, like what was in my house that got me into this homicide? And
I will, and I'm gonna tell you about that, because like I said, I'm not gonna leave anything out.
It's, I can tell you it's pretty damning. I guess I would use that word.
so serious?
Do you own any firearms, ma'am? Does anyone in your home own a firearm? Okay, because I'm pretty sure they found one or two firearms in the house. And I'm sure you guys have watched CSI, right? We can take a firearm, we can shoot it. That round that you shoot, we can take, we can put it into a computer and can actually compare it to.
Folk, have you ever came close to being involved in some shit like this when you was 14, 15 years old, man? Was you running around young and reckless, young and dumb and impressionable like this?
That just happened. That was stupid.
When Reaper gave you these, you think that they're going to be related to this?
I think so.
Describe to me why you think that.
Because he said, put these up, make sure your mama don't find them.
Okay. And the gun that you saw X-Man use, was it either one of those two guns?
At what point should the mama should have stopped him from talking to ask for a lawyer? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like none of these mamas knew better. They feel like going in there having your son to tell the truth is the best thing.
Eventually, the detectives did come back to speak with him, since he was insistent on saying more, even though his mother did not return to the station.
All right.
Mama left. She went to work.
I explained to you what your mom said on the phone, right? She didn't want us to ask you any more questions about lawyer presence. You reapproached me a couple times and you said that you wanted to discuss some stuff further, right? I just want to make sure that we're clear that you don't have to answer a question. You don't have to talk to us at this point, but you've stated to me that it's my case. I want to talk to you. Yes.
Because Rob's mom was no longer present, they read him his Miranda rights again. Right off the bat, he admitted to additional involvement.
Taj told me to help him pull the body out of the trunk and throw it in the leg. He grabs it, he's trying to pull a leg. He was like, "Bro, it's heavy, I need help." So I grabbed one leg, I tried to help. I was like, "Bro, it's too heavy, I don't want to do this." Put the thing down, left the girl in the trunk. Because I told him I didn't want to help him.
Rob went on to tell a long, rambling tale about selling his gun the day before the crimes took place. The detectives hear him out before dropping a bombshell.
Right.
That's an issue because we have that gun now.
No, that's fine.
It was at 3-5's house. You said you sold it.
I did. That's not my gun. That one's not mine. That's not my gun.
In addition to this, the police strongly suspected Rob had stolen the firearm.
You might have told the truth that you didn't pull a trigger, but you knew this was going to happen.
Dumbass niggas ain't thinking, man.
I did not know this.
The detectives had a similar exchange with Taj.
We've sent some of the casings off to be examined already. It's not back, I'll tell you that. Otherwise, we would probably be having this conversation. That those casings aren't going to come back, like you said, to a third gun.
To a third gun, they shouldn't.
Multiple casings were found at all three crime scenes, but especially near the car at the lake. Even if the boys weren't budging on the issue of who shot who, lab tests would reveal the truth in due time. In the meantime, the detectives brought up something two of the boys in particular were probably dreading.
Let's talk about the trunk. Trunk of that car.
Looking at the trunk, sir.
At what point should his mama ask for a lawyer? From the jump. I mean, his mama should have been, she old enough to know not to have his ass in there confessing.
Trunk? It was a girl in the trunk. And he told me to open the trunk and he shot.
Where did he tell you to open the trunk from?
He told me to open the trunk from the inside, like the inside.
Okay.
And whenever you pulled that open, tell me about what you saw in there.
All I seen was luggage, and then he said move, and then he shot.
Okay. You said all you saw was luggage?
Luggage and it was like a girl.
And what part of her body could you see? Could you see her feet, or hair, her hand? Describe to me.
I seen hair. I did not even know it was another person in the trunk at all.
Okay, so you just ride around, she just in there?
Yeah, I mean, we rode around like that before, though.
Just because there ain't no room for all the people?
Just because there ain't no room for all the people.
When you go to open up that seat, what were you thinking in your head?
Like, what
am I gonna do? I don't know. I was confused. I was like, yo, like I was thinking.
Young
like,
nigga here tried to go with his own little
Did
move
this person
though.
say something?
Um,
Describe to me what you heard whenever you opened that seat up.
He was
What noise
14.
all I heard was
They gave him
somebody told me to
40.
watch out. And I heard gunshot, 2 gunshots.
Tragically, the third victim was determined to be none other than Camille.
So he'll be
Her
out when
body
he
was
about
discovered 2
50,
days after Layla was found on April 1st.
48.
Like Chris said, she'd been shot twice. The location of her wounds indicated that her death had been no accident. It was highly unlikely that Camille had been shot once in the back and once in the head by chance. As soon as she was identified, law enforcement made contact with her aunt, Amy, for a difficult conversation.
So you probably know why we're here, where we've been investigating the incident that happened Friday involving Layla.
They be having a little 30, 40 year
You know, it
sentence
took
in
us a little
them.
while because we couldn't positively identify her, so it took us a little while. But you know, we're certain that it's Camille that is now deceased.
Probably chilling.
Who holds the seat down?
3-5, because he was on the side, so he hops out of the car, right? He can get out of the car, split the seat down, boom, hit her once. So he's
Where did he shoot her?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't see exactly where he shot her at all.
Everybody
She's
done
not
said
dead
that
yet,
everybody
so
done
Rob
shot
sees that and he
somebody.
shoots her to make sure she's dead. So Layla got 1 headshot, and then Camille got 2 because she wasn't dead yet.
For once, Rob agreed with Taj, at least partially. Before his mom left the police station, he told this to the police.
It was 3-5 that did that. 3-5 caught the seat and shot the girl, and he shot her in the head. And Todd's like, shoot the in the back, shoot the in the back. 3-5 dropped the back seat and he shot the girl. She was still alive. He's like, finish her. So he shot him again.
3-5, police knew, was Chris's street name. Still, something wasn't quite right.
3-5.
After getting this far, the police were not willing to accept anything short of the full truth.
Now, Reaper, Rob, there's a lot of similarities that are overlapping here, but there's definitely a discrepancy that Rob told us about what happened to the person in the trunk.
They're trying to make him the shooter, right? That's what y'all leaving out. I mean, be honest. We being all being honest here. Just be honest. Is he the shooter? That's what they're saying. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do is just say that. I mean, stop going around it.
I can tell you that he is not. You, Chris, are not being blamed for those people in the front seat.
In the back seat is with the trunk. Is the one that
We have some issues with the trunk.
I'm keeping it real about. It's be honest, baby. It's okay.
It ain't okay.
So much better.
It ain't okay.
You're gonna feel so much better once.
Shot, what it do? How many he killed? It was a quadruple, man. They killed 3 in all.
Say it. Just say it. He said, everybody do it. You gonna kill everybody I know.
And here he go. He going here with his own little move. Flogging.
He said he's gonna kill everybody I know. Yeah. Who made you do it?
And she go, mama, man, who made you do it?
Rob made you do it? Yeah. He said he gonna kill everybody you know. Well, who was the X-Man? I don't know who that is.
Now, did you?
Just calm down.
Yet again, Rob said something different. Before his mom left the station, he had shared this information.
Todd made him kill the person, or he was gonna kill 3-5.
Is that what he said? He told her?
He told 3-5, if you don't kill this girl, I'm gonna shoot you in your head.
Let's go on here. He said that he was gonna kill everybody you know, and you did fire a gun. Tell me about what you did.
I think I shot the girl.
Hold on then. Hold on now.
And then he came up and shot her too.
Okay.
Who? Rob.
Okay. So when you shot her, what gun did you use when you shot her?
That's a little different there, then.
I used to do give me the Scott.
If Chris used Taj's firearm, that would explain why they only found 2 weapons during the search warrant.
Imagine being able to
Oh
build
no, with a good lawyer.
just by thinking about it.
With a good lawyer. We finna go
This
ahead and
brought
get
up
to
another
it though,
question,
man.
which the
That's a
detectives
little
had addressed
funny
with
there.
Rob and his mom.
So that's my concern here.
That's a little funny.
Perhaps this was how Amy knew Camille was.
It was not me. If he got caught up, then I'll shot that girl in the trunk.
Still, the police suspected something was being left out.
Was she still moving after you shot her?
He said she was still breathing or something.
Who said that? X-Man or Rob?
did you shoot the girl once or did you shoot her twice? I mean, it doesn't matter at this point.
I shot her once and he shot her again.
Chris was talking about Rob. Thankfully, the police were finally getting somewhere with him, too.
You shot her once. How many times you shoot her?
Once.
You shot her once? Where'd you shoot her?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. There's no question. You talking about one end to the other. Where'd you shoot her?
Just shot, man. I seen her and I shot. Like,
Why?
because she was still alive. She was gonna snitch on us all. We was all gonna go to jail for life. I didn't want to do none of it. If I didn't kill that girl, Stavo was going to kill me. I swear to God. I'm looking at her in her eyes. She's dead.
Finally, the truth came out. Ballistics reports comparing shell cases found at the scene to the firearms found in Chris's house.
All right. So y'all see.
There was a third shooter remained to be.
Y'all see what we dealing with.
With that, the detectives
See
had
what
all
went
the
on.
information they needed to move forward with the case.
They booked everybody. And I just want to watch a little bit of the trial. But you know what? Me just thinking about it, me just looking at this shit right now. How did he end up getting 40 years? How did he end up getting 40 years if they just said bruh made him shoot? Damn, what a child at.
Are you ready to sell your house? I will buy it. You can get a cash offer in 24 hours or less, no matter what condition it's in. If you're thinking about selling for any reason, click the button below this video to find out if my offer works for you. We make the selling process fast and easy. No agents, no commissions, no repairs needed. We'll buy.
It's a child right here. I don't think you can give a minor 40 years and 12 too young to be charged as an adult. But the fact of the matter that you got a nigga that's with you saying that you got two people saying that the young dude, that Chris was forced. So if you got two people saying he was forced, and he was a super minor, then how does he still get 40 years? I can't even find him on trial. I saved it on my phone.
And soon, a 15-year-old will spend the next 23 years in prison for murdering 3 friends when he was just 12 years old.
Channel 9 began covering this case in 2023.
Oh shit, he was hold on, he was 12 at the time. Damn.
Over the course of a week.
And 12
Channel 9's
he was 12 at the time.
And Nick, the judge said he couldn't remember sentencing another 12-year-old for murder.
It was a first as far as he can remember, at least in Marion County history. He said he had a 13-year-old at one point. Age was his biggest consideration. His sentence, which was a mandatory minimum, left some families disappointed.
It's sad to think that at one point there was 6 young people in a car, and 3 of them are killed, and the other 3 whose lives are pretty much
23
destroyed.
A Marion
years.
County judge said as he sentenced Christopher Atkins to the mandatory minimum 40 years in prison for the murder of Camille Quarles. Atkins, just 12 when he shot Quarles in a crime spree, his age allowing his sentence to be reviewed after 25 years, minus credit for 2 years already served.
To be reviewed.
Quarles' family sobbing with frustration. The judge said he could not.
They might try to make him do that whole 40,
Abel
man.
Silvernail and Michael Hodo, who Atkins did not shoot, even though their families attended the hearing and asked for justice.
May God forgive me that the boys who did this are haunted every day by what they've done.
Her ability
So,
to advocate for
let me
his
ask y'all
needs
this.
seemed weak.
A counselor called by Atkins' attorney
Let me ask y'all this.
the blame on his mother.
A 12-year-old
did not provide a stable.
How y'all feel about that person? If it was to happen, you know what I'm saying, to somebody, y'all know. And he was 12. And you know, you understanding that the moral compass and the brain ain't fully developed to a certain age and all that. How do y'all feel like a 12-year-old should be, you know, what should be his punishment? What's the punishment for a 12-year-old who do some shit like this then? Let me ask you that. What's enough and what's too much?
Stable upbringing. She told the judge Atkins.
Damn, she look.
Could be rehabilitated, something Atkins
Right.
himself insisted in his own statement.
Y'all think I'm bad? I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I promise you give me another chance. I promise you gonna see what I'm talking about. Like, I promise you. I bet you gonna see one on TV doing good.
The 2 other defendants in this case, Taj Bruton and Robert
Damn,
Robinson, will
to
appear
think-
in this court building
to think
tomorrow for their
that man
sentences.
15
Bruton starts
years
at 9
old.
a.m. Robinson will be heard at 1:30. Live in Ocala. Nick Papantonis, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
15 years old. He already done been locked up 3 years,
Get a
man.
million subscribers.
God
This is a
damn.
silver play button that you get when you get 100,000 subscribers.
That's sad, man.
Welcome back into Fox 35 News Plus. Want to get you back inside the
Most definitely
in
teach him a
Marion
lesson.
County, where the sentencing hearing for Taj Bruton is underway. That's his defense attorney speaking now. We just heard from prosecutors arguing why they believe he should be
Pled no contest to murder, robbery, and tampering. No contest.
And the nature of these crimes.
That don't make sense then, bro.
Nothing to do about these crimes. But we still have to look to the mitigation, and the mitigation that is applied in these cases is what.
Right. So how y'all feel about a 16-year-old?
Ability of juvenile brain to function as an adult brain, they're given special dispensation based on the studies of the law. So we're requesting that the court take cognizance of.
Nah, he probably ain't even start playing with himself at 12. You see what I'm saying?
Did accept responsibility. He did follow the plea deal. He did make the proffer. He did help the state.
I ain't fucked up.
Got us to this point today. We're requesting that the court sentence Mr. Bruton to the same sentence as Mr. Atkins to keep consistency in sentencing for the same counts.
And just briefly, in fairness, it is true he did enter a plea. I would
Ooh, I'm glad I ain't do no shit like that, boy. Ooh.
before you in the same position as Christopher Atkins, because Mr. Atkins was only convicted of
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was one of the worst parts about being in prison, man. When you used to being around a woman every goddamn day, you can roll over, wake up, go to sleep, dive, stride, and then you laying up in the bunk and that motherfucker funky as a skunk. You having to deal with magazines and pictures and you know what I'm saying? You having to go live off your imagination. And moaning on the phone and hearing motherfucker play with themselves. Man, I got tired of this shit, bro. I ain't no I wasn't no phone sex ass nigga though. You know what I'm saying? I went into this shit. Old memories. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga dealing with old memories and shit. You know, like he at the age where he ain't got no memories. You see what I'm saying? All he got is, bruh, you was just 11. You was just 11 years old, man. Like you were just in the 6th grade type shit. And now you been in a juvenile facility or yeah for 3 years. Man, when I was 12 years old, I'm gonna be honest, man. I was brought up in, a nigga brought up where they brought up at. This shit was around. Man, hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, hopefully that's what he ended up doing. That shit was around, but man, I was still a kid at 12 though. I ain't gonna lie. I was still a kid, man, playing manhunt, curveball, freeze tag, basketball, football, jumping on a trampoline, hide and go seek, catch a girl, get it girl. You know what I'm saying? A nigga wasn't thinking. You see how many games I just named? Cops and robbers. Niggas run around with the stick. Freeze. I wasn't the cop, but you know that how it was. Man, hopscotch. Hopscotch. Man, we was exposed to that shit too, though. In real life, we just went on it, though. We had better. I feel like I just said, that shit was around. But I get what you're saying, though. Before you, even being exposed to it, though, it just goes to show you, though, ain't no structure at the house. Cause I was exposed to a lot of shit at 12, but that don't mean I was acting upon it. I couldn't hang outside at a certain time of night at no motherfucker 12 years old, and I'm still he coming home to his mama house. You see what I'm saying? He already got a nickname, G35 or some shit like that. First of all, I would have had to know the meaning of it. Why they call you 35 at 12? Why you hanging around a 16 or 17-year-old at 12, at 11? So these are the things that as a parent, you can control to a certain extent. Like it's no way in hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now my little boy going outside, excuse me, and he's shooting basketball and shit with the big kids. That's cool. I guarantee you he ain't finna be running around with these motherfuckers. Because a 12-year-old, this is what I'm saying, a 17-year-old is gonna expose a 12-year-old to certain type of shit because they doing certain things. They doing certain things. Back when we was younger, my age, you couldn't really hang with the niggas. Then nobody want you hanging with them because you couldn't do what they were doing. Anyway, man, you don't take your ass to the crib. You don't go home. So like I said, nigga might have been exposed to it, but now you couldn't act upon it back then. Now it's like, man, ain't nobody in the house because the parents getting younger.
This defendant deserves the same sentence. Would almost
Ain't really no parental guidance.
2 free murders. because one person who's a juvenile commits a murder, gets 40 years. So
Just like what you said. Not to say this, but you said you 30 what? You 37 and you got your oldest how old? So just think about it in that regard. Just think about it in that regard.
They don't stay on the same. They're not the same. They're not the same defendant. You have to treat them
Exactly.
differently because they are in fact different.
So if you ain't really there,
Their ages are different.
even if babies raising babies,
different. Everything about this case is
mama got a life too.
because of the dangerous actions that he committed.
All right, and Judge, in response to that, of course, Mr. Atkins got the benefit of the state attorney saying, we'll choose you, and that's the only difference.
So you say 16, they grown. Chop said 16, they grown.
Would point out one significant difference between Mr. Atkins and Mr. Bruton is that Mr. Atkins was 12 years old at the time of the offense. Mr. Bruton was not. As I said yesterday, you know, my job is to find a fair sentence which takes into account the victims of the offense, their families, and the defendant, and all the actions that he committed. I would remind everybody that a certain portion of my sentence is ruled by statute. That statute ultimately comes from the United States Supreme Court, which has laid out the only legal way for juveniles to be sentenced. They have excluded juveniles from the death penalty. They have excluded juveniles.
Top of the morning.
Imprisonment with no possibility of release.
I agree to
So that comes to us from the United States Supreme Court, and I must follow that law. If I don't follow that law, the sentence will be immediately overturned. So I have no choice. That comes to us from the United States Supreme Court. However, certain aspects of the sentence are within my discretion, and those are the parts I'm acting on now. First of all, just as a minor thing, do you agree that the sentence points are 96.225, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So on the tampering with physical evidence, that's a third-degree felony. He could...
Snooze, how you doing this morning? Big cake.
Which I don't think is appropriate in this case. He would have to get 96.225 months on that case.
That is the lowest permissible sentence and the maximum for that charge, yes, Your Honor.
Sure. The other thing
He pled no contest though, man. So when you plead no contest,
same reasons I couldn't consider the
what is a no contest saying?
Layla and Michael yesterday.
You ain't putting up a fight, right?
Consider it today because their cases are in front of the court today. They weren't in front of the...
Are you looking for
No
more
contest.
Are you ready to be part of something bigger?
Man, we good this morning.
For you.
We good, we alright. We still dealing with life, right? We still dealing with life, but we alright. Mick K, I'm doing good. What was you doing at 12? Could you imagine facing 40 years at 12 years old? Or could you imagine your son or nephew facing 40 years at 12 years old? Damn, what happened? I might lie, man. She ain't liable. Hell nah, she's... This the joint right here. That's the joint right there. 15-year-old sentence. I was more scared of my parents than the police. Man, what you said. These kids these days definitely they ain't fearing shit though. That's one of the main reasons though, man. They really don't. I'm just going back and forth. I always see the shit though, man. Let me see what's up with this joint.
With my mom.
This company is going viral for its new process that gives you permanent teeth in just 24 hours.
My mom and
I hope you have you a little safe ride to work though.
Fashion line. That me and my family have been going through. The loss of my son was affected my life in so many ways.
I
Past,
think
present,
15
and
too
future.
young to be
My
sentenced to
son came
life.
to live with me just 4 years ago, fulfilling a dream to me that I fought for years to achieve. I fought tooth and nail with my ex-wife for my son and daughter. In the end, my son chose to come live with me in
Most of
Florida.
them don't have the support. And I think most of them don't have the support, and I feel like, man, they getting, like I always say, they young. You know what I'm saying? They young. The granny's younger. You got grannies. You know, my thing is, I really do feel like this. For all the good that social media has done, man, social media done a lot of bad too. You know, social media got everybody want to let everybody into their house, their homes, their lifestyle. It got people, you know, everybody do the same shit. You know, this is a trending type of world. If you know, they gonna go in the gym with next to nothing on, like nothing's to the imagination anymore. Like I seen they had a picture with a artist, and she had most of her ass out, and they had in the caption like, "Damn, ladies, like, can we get some for the imagination?" Even with the dudes, you know, we in a trending world now. When you got motherfuckers, grannies, 55, I understand health is wealth. So evolution, we supposed to evolve. We not dinosaurs. It's not the dinosaur age. So no, of course, it's about who the toughest these days. We getting money, everything, junk is cool now. Never thought I'd see. Yeah, it's the junkie era. You know, money make you real era. You know, money always been the motivation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like niggas always get, you know, supposed to get some money. But money don't make you real though. That's where in this new day and age, that's where shit done got misconstrued. Where niggas feel like money make you real. Who got the most money mean you the realest. Or if you got money, fuck money make you real. Money hides your flaws. You know, if you making enough money, if you having enough money, niggas will say, fuck what you done did. Fuck the bullshit you on. You know what I'm saying? Money will do that. You could been doing some shit your whole life. They got a different kind of pain too. They wear their heart on their, yeah, impulse type of niggas. That's why I say, impulse. That's why everybody get caught so much. That's why, when niggas feel like they gotta do shit so brash in public, spot them, got them. You ain't thinking about what's lights here, cameras here. You got your cell phone with you. It's a million witnesses out. Like they don't think about this shit till it's after the fact. Let me show you something. We finna wrap it up. We finna wrap it up in a minute. Like this joint right here, bro. This tell it all.
What I love about being a home
This
inspector
tell it
is I
all,
can set my own
man.
hours. If I don't want to work Friday, I want to take next week
And this
off,
is what we have to think. Just look at this. Right. Look at this though. This is when you go back and you gotta replay all them raps. You replay all that shit. He up there looking studious. Look how he supposed to look. He ain't never wore glasses before. I know it, Lloyd. I know it, Lloyd knew he was gonna lose. He making that goddamn face like that. I seen Queso rest to his sentence. I hate they put themselves that way. This the thing though. Miss Kate. This what I'm saying about it. I said it to make a point though. It was all fun and games though.
I'm not
Queso really
today, but I hear so.
Man, I'm gonna say this, man. This should be a life lesson.
Is it done?
This should be a life lesson though.
I think it's done.
Please.
Is it might have done?
It should be a life lesson, man. Can you really have, what is it called? Empathy or sympathy? Can you have empathy or sympathy? I'm just asking. Is this one of the ones where you can sympathize? Feel like, okay, compassion. That's what I'm saying. It looked like he wanted to shed a few tears, but he caught himself. I'm realizing I fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Most gun owners base their caliber choice on
I
myth.
fucked up. That's that I fucked up face. And did you go back to what I'm saying? Far as, man, you gotta realize what you doing. Man, doing that type of shit. And then rapping about it. Like Queso was his own worst enemy, man. Regardless of, then he got another charge he dealing with. He was his own worst enemy. This culture, misguided. He was his own worst enemy. They be so smart, but did they really be dumb in a sense? I was just listening to you know, I forgot who said this though. I mean to feel for the little nigga, but that's the price. Why you feel for him, G? Let me ask you that. Why you feel for him? Just because he a black man? Or what? Why you feel for him? I don't know who said this, right? But it might be some truth to it, man. When they was like, I think they bringing up this, they gonna try to introduce, you know, that basically this case gonna introduce a ATK Rico. Everything I'm saying is allegedly for entertainment purposes. Alleged for entertainment purposes. But you know, you heard how they did bring up ATK enough. It brought Young and A's name up a few times. No, that ain't wishing prison on nobody. That ain't wishing it on. That's where he at. But I understand what you said. I think he'd rather be in prison than jail. Fuck it, I ain't gonna say where I'd rather he be. I think he'd rather be in prison than jail though. But but check this out though. I think it's time for brother could slow down. I think it's time for brother slow down. It's like he ain't learned his lesson yet. He ain't learned his lesson yet. What's that John I just was listening to? Young and A's outside. He lied now. He lied now. You see what I'm saying? Oh, shit. But listen to this John right here, though.
How's the vacation?
Listen to this John right here.
Oh my.
This the thing. You talking about queso now. But I just feel like just check him out right here. You talking about queso now. But I feel like at this point in time, man, it really need to be time out for this type of rap. You know what I'm saying? Just check them out though.
I'm selling the same shit. I still ain't changed shit. Still cooking. Bro, I killed in 2 for 3. Before he died, got a whole button.
Yo, check them out. Do this sound like a man feel guilty? Shit, listen to him. Alleged. They were saying that, Fulio was always talking about, Younger Ace was like, nigga, ain't nothing ever happened to me. And Fulio, he went live and he was like, shit, you always tell me ain't nothing happened to you. Nigga, you almost died too. And they was trying to say that Fulio was one of the ones that shot up Younger Ace's car. And then, when Younger Ace got hit, it was 3 killed, 1 alive. When Fulio got hit, it was 3 hit, 1 dead. You know what I'm saying? And he's, on his birthday. Got done. It's crazy though. I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I know people been drinking Don Julio, right? But I'm gonna tell you, like I said, it's a trending world. This is a clout world. But when Julio died and Young and Ace put that shit in this video, it's like you start seeing Don Julio in a lot more people videos, though. A lot more of these young people videos. Damn, it was something else. Just think about this. Now they gonna strike me for this shit. They gonna make me take it out. Just like when Dolph died, the killer allegedly had on Bass Pro hats. Guess what happened? Man, you see everybody they mammy with a Bass Pro hat on. You see, the Bass Pro hats went up in sales. For sure. Motherfuckers just had to have a Bass Pro hat. So I don't really be understand. Like it's a trending world. The world we living in now is about trends. I remember motherfucker tried to hit me on words to say. Like, now you gotta say these. Man, I ain't gotta say that shit to sound cool, man. I don't want to be hip to everything. I don't know the significance of the hat. What's the significance of the done? Who they like? This world catch on to crazy trends, right? We follow trends. It's a trending world. I don't know the significance of it, but I know I start seeing that hat around the city a whole lot more. And then you got people, I've been wearing this hat, man. Get your ass out of here. You ain't just been wearing no Bass Pro hat. Cut it out. They charge $45, $50 for that hat. They charge $45, $50, $60 for a Bass Pro hat. Ain't no way in hell you been wanting no Bass Pro hat. But yeah. Just going back. It ain't no. It's no longer. It ain't no freedom of speech no more. You know, they showing you that they're gonna use your words against you. So I feel like, man, if you ain't had nothing to do with nobody's, then you shouldn't be speaking on it. If you had something to do with somebody's, you definitely shouldn't be speaking on it. Niggas, I thought it was getting rich or die trying. Niggas is getting rich to go to the slammer. Get rich to go to jail. Get funds to go to prison. Get funded to be in bondage. That's all going on, man. All going on. But like I was saying, man, when it comes to queso, you really can't feel sorry for them when they putting it in your face like this. When they come to, bragging about it. They doing everything, but they saying they did it. But they doing everything but actually just sitting down and talking, saying, yeah, I killed that nigga. And this is why. This is how. They doing everything but sitting down talking about it. They rapping about it, but they doing everything but sitting down talking about it. I'm on fumes now, guys. Been up. I just really wanted to come on this motherfucker and talk to y'all about. I found that little content earlier today, and I was like, man, I'm gonna chop it up with them about this. See how many people remember the Florida. Them little boys did that shit in Florida, and now that I seen they got sentenced, I wanted to come on here and chop it up with y'all a little bit about it. But later on today, we can get back into some Memphis politics. I got the rest of that Wild D, OG Wild D interview coming. And then I actually got an interview with C4, independent artist, Memphis native, but he stayed out of here now, man. Out of here now, man. You know, he doing his thing. We running it back. So be on the lookout for that joint. Be on the lookout for, new releases. who he working with. We just don't get back into it though. You know, life in Atlanta, from Memphis to Atlanta. So man, be on the lookout for the C4 interview. Another interview Sunday. I got some shit working. I might do a part 2 of I'm finna start addressing certain bloggers too, man. You know, fuck it. Certain bloggers, there's bullshit, getting this content wrong, playing. I'm on it now, man. It is what it is. Mr. Address this shit. That's what's going on. So, man, when you speak on this shit, speak about it. Just do your research. I can't stop you from speaking on it. But when y'all loosey-goosey, bullshit with Memphis content, Memphis politics, Memphis media, Memphis scenes, Memphis sections, Memphis projects, Memphis hoods, Memphis streets, Memphis backdrops, man, I'm gonna have to let y'all know. They gonna strike me. Why would they strike me? How you get struck for that? I'm just asking. How you get struck for that? They gonna strike me for telling the truth. When them folks run content, I guess that's what I gotta start doing then. Just strike out of retaliation. If they think these people content bringing more police acts, that's what I'm saying. I guess I gotta strike out of retaliation then. Because I'm just talking about the content that really deal with niggas I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. Shit that, you know, that type of shit. I guess I could strike and say, man, they doing bullshit, false shit. We'll just be striking each other. You're out. Strike 1. Strike 2. You're out. You really ain't overstanding. Do you see what Miss Snoozy Cake just said? Yeah, they just gotta strike a nigga. I ain't gonna lie, they gotta strike a nigga then. I ain't gonna lie. Some of these folks getting out of control though. They gotta strike a nigga. Yeah. They know who they is. Somebody gotta say it. Really, Miss Strawberry though, on some real shit. I gotta speak up. That's what. Then again, some accountability. Yeah, accountability gotta be taken. I'm just talking about like what I did the other night. I'm talking about the bullshit. I don't give a fuck about the what's the name. I'm just talking about the bullshit. Everybody bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody bullshit. But I'm talking about the bullshit. If I don't speak up when I know shit be bullshit, then what I got a platform for? That's all I'm saying. What I got a platform for. If I know they saying a whole lot of bullshit that ain't true, ain't nobody else gonna speak up and say it. You know what I'm saying? So why the hell nah? Hell nah. If that's the case, motherfuckers will just keep saying any and everything. Putting the truth, mixing the truth with a lie. The truth with a lie, 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 the truth with a lie. And it ain't really, you gotta square up more, you just gotta catch them up to speed on shit though, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, cause some of them out of control. Just the ones that's out of control. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot of them that's out of control. So the ones that's out of control and know they out of control, them the ones. Them the ones. Most on the police. Or got some type of police ass tendencies. You know. Like it makes for good content, but I'm just saying though. It makes for good content. It makes for good content, but you know. Hey man. When you just be fishing, just trying to see what you gonna catch. Like, hold on, man. Damn, I stirred. That ain't going on like this. Or this ain't really what, you know, wait a minute, you saying that, but you putting this together and then you making it seem like, man, hold on. Yeah, they should be held liable. So anything that got to do with the brand and the bullshit, in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? It bullshit and it got too many views. It got too many views, and I get to read the comments, and the comments, woot the woo and the woot the woo. Nah, I'm on it. I'm on it. Hey man. Hey man. That ain't what's up. That ain't how this shit go. This ain't this, and this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't this, and this ain't that. Where do you get your information from? Okay, to put whatever out there. Yeah, it's certain bloggers that, you know, that push the envelope, you know. They live on the edge, all that. I keep on hearing Finesse too. Finesse want to catch him a blog. He keep on saying he want to catch a blog. I wonder. I guess he got a list, motherfucker. He keeps saying he want to catch a blog or nobody. For real. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes now. But he keep on saying, he just said it in a new song though. A blogger must really done pissed him off though. For real, man. This shit gonna be too loud. See Finesse out here bullshitting with a blogger. Hopefully it don't happen though, man. Everybody just, this shit content. Facts. He definitely got a blogger lifestyle. He got his lifestyle is for a blogger, is meant for a blogger. I remember when he started doing interviews, he was like, it was already people talking about him and shit. So, you know, yeah, he lied for the internet. He lied for the internet. Can't take that from him. He gonna keep some content. finna start doing some more shit though. I'm finna start doing some more shit though, man. Got some different content going though, for real, for real. Got my camera fucked up on me, right? As I was working on some more content. So they tried to send my camera yesterday, which was Friday. I don't know if I was in this motherfucker or I had went to the store, but I got a sign, a we missed you sign, or a door tag number. So they supposed to bring my shit back through here Monday, so I can't bust a move. I ain't going nowhere. I'm not dotting that motherfucker door till I get my camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dotting that door till I get my camera. So we got new, all my new content for the most part. Like, I'm still gonna fuck up on some lives for sure. But when I do my videos and my uploads and shit, it's gonna be shot with the Osmo Pocket 3. Certainly. It's gonna be shot with the Osmo Pocket 3. And yeah. So expect some of that Chris content. Yeah, I was sick as hell, man. I'm like, damn, I'm looking at the clock, like, I just called them for, like, I'm trying to check on my camera. And they was like, well, it just showed that, your camera, they tried to deliver it. And I'm thinking, when I looked it up, it said it was in Cordova. I'm like, okay, it's in Cordova. They tried to deliver it to Cordova. And now they said nobody didn't answer. Then I look at it again at 10:32. They saying that it was delivered to Cordova. So I'm calling them trying to see, can I go pick it up? Because I ain't far from Cordova. Can I go get the motherfucker? They was like, no, they tried to deliver it to your house and you wasn't there. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm trying to stop the motherfucker, freeze it, go pick it up. They're like, can't do this shit. So I'm at the house all Monday. I ain't busting the move. I ain't dotting the door. Man. I'm not dotting the door Monday. I appreciate y'all riding with me, fucking with me this AM though, for real. I'm finna lay it down. Y'all be safe, be smooth. Yeah, all that good shit though. Good morning. It ain't good night, it's good morning though. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is. But I'm out of here though. Tune in, don't tune me out. Check out the rest of the YD interview. I got some more, like I said, more Memphis content coming, man. We're gonna get back into, the shit y'all like to talk about, man. That skepticism type shit. Hey, why this happened? Who, what, when, where's, and whys and shit. Then I'm finna take it to Pussy Valley. Pussy Valley is an old project complex that used to be in Memphis. One of them stumped down projects that, we don't just hear too many stories about. So I got an old head nigga I fuck with. I'm gonna pull it down on him tomorrow, and we're gonna get into, I'm gonna just, record about 15, 20 minutes, and we're gonna get into some, some Pussy Valley stories, PV stories. Yeah. Pussy Valley was GD and Vice Lord back in the day. You know what I'm saying? For sure. GD and Vice Lord type of neighborhood, type of project. So we're gonna get into that. Oh yeah, let him talk his shit, and should be some good content though. Should be some good content. But I'm out of here. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the moderators. Strawberry, Elwood, Snooze. Appreciate you coming through, the members. Mac Chop, appreciate you coming through. Them all the ones I know. Everybody else, y'all been in the bushes. Thank y'all too. Bush babies, appreciate it.